What's good, everyone? It's Steve from Sneaker Tech Talk, back with another video today. And for today's video, we are going to take a look at Allen Iverson's rookie year shoe, the Blue Toe Reebok Question Mids. Alright, so just to cover the box real quick for the Reebok Question Mid, as you can see here, it does say Reebok with the logo, and this is a pull-out drawer style box, and the size label does read Question Mid. I did get these in a size 11, and this pair here was made in Vietnam. Alright, so starting off with the Reebok Question Mids, he did wear these in the 96-97 season when he averaged 23.5 points per game, 7.5 assists, and 4.1 rebounds. This shoe right here is definitely an iconic shoe for Reebok. It's something that they've released countless times, and you're going to see this shoe definitely in the future as well. Alright, so starting off with the outsole on the Reebok Question Mids, you do have this blue translucent outsole that does read Reebok down the forefoot with the Reebok logo, and then it does say non-marking outsole right here. And then there is a tiny little window, and it does read Hexalite at the top, and it's kind of showcasing their non-existent tech in this shoe because they have more or less removed all of the tech that the originals had, and we will go over that in a minute. As far as the midsole on this release, it does have a Phylon style midsole, but this is rock hard. It's not going to add any step-in comfort, which is definitely upsetting. As far as old releases that I've played in back in the day, seeing this here in 2023 is just a bit of a letdown. But again, we'll go over the tech in a few minutes. At the back of the shoe, you do have that logo at the top for the question with the Reebok logo. And then number 3, Allen Iverson's logo. Moving over to the medial side, you do have those windows here, those Hexalite windows, which aren't really adding any comfort, but it's just showcasing the tech that Reebok used to have in their shoes. And then on all of the eyelets on the medial side, you do have little Reebok logos, and then you do have the embroidered Reebok logo right here as well. More or less the same on the lateral side. And then on the eyelets on the lateral side, it does say Reebok, very reminiscent of the original Air Jordan 11 that had Jordan down the eyelets. You do have that Reebok logo here on the lateral side. And then as far as the materials go on this release, the leather on the toe box is a little bit firm, but it's not terrible compared to some of the older Reebok questions. And then this white leather here is honestly really nice. I think they gave us a really nice leather on this release, the 2022 release of the Blue Toe questions. I'm really not mad at the overall material build of this shoe. As far as the tech or cushioning in the Reebok Question Mids, they did strip down this shoe from having any tech inside. It does have those Hexalite windows on the side, as you can see here. And that's what used to be embedded within this midsole as well. There used to be a puck in the heel, which definitely added some nice compression and comfort underfoot back in the day in 96 and in the early 2000 releases of the question. But here in 2023, and they've taken out all of the tech and they're still charging $150 US. So I'm not really sure what their plan is, if this is just a lifestyle shoe and they don't want any tech in it. But I know a lot of people would still probably play in this shoe right here because it's not a bad performer on court. But having no tech in the shoe and then also having a very firm midsole where you're not going to get much compression, and then the insole as well, they did take away that polyurethane insole. So as far as tech goes and this shoe being comfortable underfoot, it's a pretty big letdown. I'm not sure what Reebok's doing, but I would love to see them put the tech back in the shoe. I have heard that a lot of the execs at Reebok just don't want to spend the time putting the money and effort back into this shoe, adding that tech back in. But it's a little bit disheartening because we have seen Nike and Jordan Brand do that throughout the years with the Kobe Protro 4s and the Air Jordan 15s, where they did take a Zoom airbag out that was supposed to be in the Air Jordan 15s. And now we're seeing it here on Reebok. So it's a little bit disheartening considering that that original tech was part of what made the shoe what it was, and they're removing it. So they're kind of stripping it down to in my opinion, almost a Payless shoe as far as comfort goes here in the Reebok questions. As far as what price I grabbed these for, they were $120 Canadian on sale from $200, and then I got an additional 25% off. So I think I paid $90 out the door, which isn't bad. But honestly, I'm not even sure if I'm going to keep these because they're really not comfortable underfoot in my opinion. I may try and break them in, but we'll see. I'm going to wear them around the house to start things out because I'm just not even sure if this shoe here, over 50% off, is even worth it. As far as the fit goes on the Reebok Question Mids, these do run true to size. They are a little bit narrow, as you can see here. On my casual shoes, I usually wear a size 11, on court a 10.5, and I tried a size 10.5 on in these, and they were just too narrow and tight within the forefoot. So I went up to a size 11, and they definitely fit great underfoot. But let me know down in the comments, did you guys pick up the 2022 Reebok Question Mids in the blue toe colorway, or did you guys pass altogether? I'm sure these are sitting at outlets for 50 or 60% off. Like I said, I was able to get these for $90 Canadian, all the way down from the original retail price of $200 Canadian. That's more or less a quick breakdown as far as the shoe. For me, this is an iconic shoe. It's a shoe that I absolutely love aesthetically. I'm not a huge Reebok fan, but this model here and a couple of the other models from Reebok as far as Allen Iverson's line goes, I just remember them back in the day. I played in some of them, and they definitely have a soft spot in my heart as far as the overall looks and comfort from back in the day. But just seeing this shoe stripped down to what it is now, just showcasing tech that basically used to be in this shoe but is no longer, is a bit disheartening in my opinion. But let me know down in the comments what you guys think of this shoe. Have you guys played in this shoe? Have you guys just basically had this shoe for casual wear in the past? And what do you think about Allen Iverson's rookie shoe from his rookie season in 1996, the Reebok Question Mids? So that's going to do it for today's video on the Reebok Question Mids. Let me know what you guys think of this shoe down in the comments. Like I said, it's an iconic shoe from Reebok. For me, in my opinion, it is my second favorite shoe, coming after the Answer 4s, but I'm not a huge fan of what they've done with this shoe in 2022, stripping down all of the tech. There is no cushioning, and that Phylon midsole that they do have on this is very dense as well. So on the bright side though, you do have some pretty good leathers. So if you can get this shoe for 50 to 60% off, I would say it's not a bad buy. But at the retail price of $150 USD, honestly, I would just stay away from what Reebok is doing. It's just not worth it in my opinion. But as always, if you guys can like, comment, and subscribe, that does help the channel a ton. And keep it locked to the end of the video where you will get a look of the Reebok Question Mid on foot. And check out my Instagram at 23mj88, as it is an extension of my YouTube channel with all my pickups, basketball footage, and nostalgia as a whole. But as always, until next time, peace.
Ride for the squad, let our tires in the hearse. I've been on the vibe, kinda hard to describe. I'm in between, I'm good and it's fine, but I'm tired of the grind. Then I come alive in the night to realize I'm in the middle of the time of my life. I'm never so packed for the stack, never lied on the rap. Got a bag from the way that I write it. Queen looking Tyson, through that I survived, doing 80 to the house. Then I hit it to the sky, changed haters on a tirade. Talking to their grip in the face, be still, let that hate stuff fade. We all want the same, we all want a meal in the safe. I wanna live like I'm trying to reach enlightenment. Trail spill from my lips, feel bent from the bib. Take a sip till I pass out. Try and get grit, but it don't make sense. Cause you can lose life on this fast.